Let's go to guided practice 2. The number of coffees sold per hour at an independent coffee shop is modeled by a Poisson distribution with a mean of 22 coffees per hour. Sheila, the shop's owner, wants to increase the number of coffees sold in the shop. Keywords: increase. She decides to offer a discount to customers who buy more than one coffee. To test how successful this strategy is, Sheila records the number of coffees sold over a single 5-hour period. Sheila decides to use a 5% level of significance in her test. State the null and alternative hypothesis for the test. HO M equals 22 times 5 equals 110. H1 keywords: increase, so M greater than 110. B. Sheila finds 126 coffees were sold during the 5-hour period. State Sheila's conclusion to the test. Justify your answer. Let's define the variable. Let X be the number of coffees sold in 5-hour period. Then X follows Poisson distribution with a mean of 110. The observed frequency X equals 126. Let's talk about how to get p-value. We will use the definition of p-value to work out p-value in this question. P-value measures the probability of obtaining the observed results, assuming that the null hypothesis is true. We are given mean is 110. The observed result is 126. When X greater than or equal to 126 will be the p-value, which means p-value equals probability of X greater than or equal to 126. P-value equals probability of X greater than or equal to 126 equals, go to calculator, menu 6, 5, Poisson CDF K. Lambda is 110. Lower bound is 126. Upper bound 999. Enter, enter. Answer is 0.0721. Write down the conclusion. Since 0.0721 greater than 0.05, fail to reject HO. Let's check which one is our claim. This is a claim. Fail to reject HO means this is a good. We are not in favor of H1. Claim with cross means not enough evidence to suggest that the number of coffees sold has increased. Let's go to guided practice 3. A website owner claims that The hits their site gets is modeled by a Poisson distribution with a mean of 120 hits per hour. A purchaser believes that the rate is lower and wants to test this claim. A 10-minute period is chosen, and the website receives 11 hits. He decides to use a 10% level of significance in his test. State no and alternative hypothesis for this test. HO M equals 120 divided by 60, then times 10 equals 20. H1 M less than 20. Second step, we need to define the variable. Let X be number of hits in 10-minute period. So we get X follows Poisson distribution with a mean of 20. X statistic equals observed frequency 11. Let's sketch the diagram. Mean here is 20. The observed result is 11. Based on the definition, p-value measures the probability of obtaining the observed results, assuming that the null hypothesis is true. So this is a p-value. P-value equals probability of X less than or equal to 11. Let's go to calculator. Menu 6, 5. Poisson CDF K. Lambda is 20. Lower bound is 0. Upper bound is 11. Enter, enter. Answer is 0.0214. Let's draw the conclusion. Since 0.0214, alpha is 0.10, less than 0.10. Reject HO. Let's check which one is the claim. A purchaser believes the rate is lower and wants to test this claim. So H1 is the claim. Since reject HO, which means we are in favor of H1. Claim with a check. We will use enough evidence to suggest that the rate is lower